everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, fragrance, and beauty. And today I'm going to be doing my monthly Royalty Scents decant review video. I have 4 fragrances in front of me that I'm going to be reviewing today, giving my first impressions on. I have not sniffed these, have not tested these on my skin, nothing like that. So it's a true first impressions. We have fragrances from YSL, the House of Oud, Carolina Herrera, and also Labo. So we have a mix of like niche houses and also designer houses. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on these 4 fragrances, then please keep on watching. All right, so the first scent I'm going to be testing out today is this one, this little decant. This is called Vanille 44. This is from the brand Labo, and this is actually exclusive to their Paris location. So I don't know how Royalty Scents got a bottle of this. I guess they went to Paris or something. But yeah, I have a decant of this, which is really exciting. So this is a vanilla fragrance, as you can imagine. This was released, I believe, this was launched in 2007. I thought it was launched in 2021, but anyways, this is Vanille 44. It's a woody fragrance, according to Fragrantica, and this has notes of vanilla, gaiac wood, incense, aldehydes, mandarin orange, and bergamot. I normally don't get along with aldehydes. Those kind of scare me. But I do love a good vanilla. I love some orange. I love some bergamot. So let's give this one a try. This is actually my first time ever trying Labo, by the way. I know they're a very popular niche house, so I've just never given them a try before. Oof. Yeah, I don't like aldehyde. No. This is a very powdery vanilla, hint of citrus, just very, very powdery, very smoky. You definitely smell that incense in there. I'm not a fan. I don't think I like incense notes in perfumes. To be honest, they remind me of church. I grew up Catholic, and incense always gave me a migraine in church as a kid. So I think this just like brings back those memories that I don't want to remember. Yeah, I don't like this one. It's a bit too smoky and incensey. It's not nearly that sweet, citrusy vanilla I was looking for. There's a hint of citrus, not nearly enough to cut through that incense. And I just don't like aldehydes, and they're coming through too. So I'm just not really a fan of that one. That one's not for me. So sorry, Labo. First impression, not so great. So next up, we have this decant here. This is from YSL, Paracen, whatever you want to call them. And this is called Paracen. I don't know how to pronounce this. And this is considered a floral woody musk fragrance. This fragrance was launched in 2009. And there's a lot of fruity notes in here that I think made me intrigued. The top notes are blackberry, cranberry, and vinyl. I don't know what vinyl smells like. That's interesting. Mid notes of damask rose, violet, peony. Base notes of musk, sandalwood, vetiver, patchouli. I'm not a patchouli fan most of the time, and if you all have been on my channel before, you know florals scare me to death. So I'm not sure if I'm going to like this, but those florally notes, or not florally notes, those fruity notes sounded really interesting to me. And so I wanted to give this one a try. And I do enjoy Black Opium a lot from YSL, and that has patchouli in it, and it's also from YSL Paracen, so maybe I'm going to like this one. I don't know. Nope. This is so rose heavy. I do not like rose. You do get that fruitiness in the top. Like, I smell some cranberry in here, which I love cranberry. Like, cranberries are great. But those powdery florals just ruin it. I do not like that one at all. That one is definitely not for me. That's an easy pass. So next up, from Carolina Herrera, we have Queens. So this fragrance sounds really interesting. This was launched in 2019. This is an amber floral, and this has top notes of pink grapefruit, seaweed, and neroli. Now neroli, if you all know me, you know neroli is an automatic no-no note. Like, I hate neroli. So we'll see if this has heavy neroli, but that scares me. We have mid notes of coconut, ylang-ylang, peony, base notes, vanilla, sandalwood. Like, everything else sounds pretty good. Neroli scares the crap out of me. I really hate neroli. So let's give this one a try. I hope it's not cloyingly sweet like other neroli scents are. A girl can hope, you know? This smells like a generic fruity floral that you can just get anywhere. Like when you go into like an Ulta or into a department store and you just go into the perfume aisle and you just smell that normal fruity floral, like this is what this smells like. I'm not getting a ton of neroli, which is great, so like I don't mind this, but this is just that generic fruity floral, a little bit soapy kind of fragrance. It's absolutely nothing special. It's very sweet, vanilla. It almost smells like a Bath and Body Works body spritz, which again, nothing wrong with that. Those are great. But if I'm getting a fragrance from even a designer house like Carolina Herrera, I'm expecting something more than like a body spritz, and that's the vibe this is giving me, so I'm just not really a fan. Yeah, it's generic, it's fruity, it's a little bit florally, it's pleasant, but it's nothing I haven't smelled before, and it's nothing that's knocking my socks off. So I'm not really a fan of that one. And last but not least, we have this decant right here, and this is Almond Harmony from the House of Oud. So I've tried one fragrance from the House of Oud before, actually two fragrances now that I think about it. I've tried Keep Glazed and What About Pop, and I was not impressed with either of them at all. What About Pop is hyped as this like amazing popcorn, caramel corn kind of fragrance. Did not like it. And Keep Glazed is like, oh, it's an amazing gourmand kind of fragrance. Did not agree with that assessment at all. So this is like my last ditch effort to try a House of Oud fragrance because right now I'm 0 for 2, and this is the only one that has intrigued me because I like almond. So this is considered amber floral. This was launched in 2016. This has a lot of notes, so buckle in. We have top notes of almond, bergamot, orange blossom, petitgrain, mid notes of heliotrope, ylang-ylang, iris, jasmine, and rose. Oof, rose kind of scares me. So does iris. And base notes of vanilla, tonka bean, Toulouse balsam, Peru balsam, and musk. So this sounds like an almondy, vanilla, tonka, musky kind of fragrance with some like powdery florals. The powdery florals kind of scare me, but we'll give this one a try, see what I think. I hope I actually like this one. I don't want to be 0 for 4 this month with my Royalty Scents decants. That would kind of stink. This smells like Play-Doh. What? This smells like Play-Doh. This legitimately smells like Play-Doh. Wow. I don't want to smell like Play-Doh. If you want to smell like Play-Doh, this may be the fragrance for you. But it's just so like weirdly powdery with, I guess Play-Doh has a hint of almond smell to it. It's very almondy and very powdery, and for some reason that is registering in my brain as Play-Doh. So if you want to smell like Play-Doh, Almond Harmony may be for you. Personally, I do not, so yeah, that is a fail. So that is it for today's video. I did not like any of these fragrances, sadly. That is a bummer. I thought I was gonna at least like one of them, but none of these worked out for me, and that is okay. That is why I do not blind buy most of the time. And that's why I try little decants or samples or things like that. And I would encourage you all to do the same if you're trying to get into fragrance and trying to see what your nose likes and see what you like and see what doesn't give you a headache and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you liked this video, please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. It also helps me know what kinds of content you like to see on my channel. If you like me, please subscribe. I'd love to have you all here. I post 2 to 3 videos per week on this channel. And if you have anything to comment down below, any thoughts, feelings about these fragrances, any fragrance recommendations, anything like that, let me know. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you for spending part of your day with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.